How to diagnose Cushing syndrome? So in Cushing syndrome, as we know, there is increased cortisol levels. So we can take midnight serum cortisol level, as the serum cortisol is maximum in night time, and we can do low dose dexamethasone suppression test. So normally what happens when you low dose dexamethasone, serum cortisol levels are suppressed. If it is inadequate suppressed, then it is Cushing syndrome. So next step is inadequately suppressed. We have got low dose dexamethasone test. Now we check for ACTH. So if ACTH is low, then we are dealing with adrenal tumor, or it is iatrogenic Cushing syndrome. Okay. Next, if ACTH level is raised, then there can be two possibilities. The two possibilities are either it is from pituitary adenoma, or it is ectopic ACTH, So how to know? So for this we do what is called as high dose dexamethasone suppression test. So in this high dose dexamethasone suppression test, when we give high dose, it is having the capacity to suppress the ACTH from pituitary adenoma. So high dose dexamethasone is positive in pituitary adenoma. So we have pituitary adenoma. High dose dexamethasone test positive is pituitary adenoma, that is also called as Cushing's disease. Now if this high dose dexamethasone suppression test is negative, then it can be ectopic ACTH, because this high dose dexamethasone cannot suppress ectopic ACTH, hence it can be ectopic ACTH. Ectopic ACTH is due to paraneoplastic syndrome from small cell carcinoma of lung, bronchogenic carcinoma. Two reasons we can consider. So we have done this high dose dexamethasone suppression test, in which we are giving 2 milligram of dexamethasone. In low dose we had given 1 milligram. So 2 milligram we have to give at 11 pm, and at 8 am we have to check the cortisol levels and ACTH levels. So we have discussed if there is suppression, that is high dose dexamethasone test positive, then it is due to Cushing's disease. Then we have to do MRI. So MRI, when we do, we can get mass, that is pituitary adenoma, okay, or there can be no mass. Because if the pituitary adenoma mass is less than 6 mm, so MRI cannot detect. So at that time we do one more test, that is we take petrosal sinus divided by blood sample ACTH. We take the ratio. In case of Cushing disease, this ratio is more than 2. The more ACTH is found in petrosal sinus, then it is same Cushing disease or due to pituitary adenoma. If this dexamethasone suppression test, high dose, as we have discussed, is negative, then it is ectopic ACTH. for this we can do PET scan. For this we can do PET scan. So friends, I will tell you one more investigation to distinguish between this Cushing's disease and ectopic ACTH. That is CRH stimulation test. CRH stimulation test. When we give corticotropin releasing hormone, in case of Cushing's disease, that is pituitary edema, there will be rise in ACTH. Whereas in case of ectopic ACTH levels will not be affected or it will not rise. So this is a way. So this is how we diagnose Cushing syndrome. Thank you.